to our podcast, The Playbook. Now, today we're going to do things a little different here. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ben.
So, as you know, March Madness is going on, and we're pretty much just going to give you our bracket, make a bracket with you, and just kind of talk about each of the games. Starting off in the East region, Duke versus Siena.
I mean, I really do like my Siena basketball here, but like,
Duke's winning this game.
Let's be honest, it's Duke. That's a gimme.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we got TCU versus Ohio State. This is gonna be a good one. 8 versus 9 seed. I personally think TCU is gonna win. They're really hot.
TCU's on a really big heater right now, a really big one. But Ohio State, man, they have an All Big Ten player and an All Big Ten freshman of the year candidate being Amari Bynum. I mean, but just because of the heater that TCU's on, I think TCU's a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio State's got the experience, but TCU, our March Madness is all about heating up. All right, next up, we got St. John's versus University of Northern Iowa. I personally think St. John's is going to win this game, but a lot of people have been saying this might be on the upset watch.
I personally think St. John's is kind of a fraudulent team. They're in the Big East. The Big East isn't very good. I mean, there was 3 teams that are above 500 this year in the Big East. It's a very fraud. I don't think there's a single Big East team that's going to make it outside of the group of 32. I'm still going to take St. John's here just because Northern Iowa isn't the greatest, but it's upset alert. Just be ready for that one.
Now, here's one that I think I'm going to switch up a little bit. We got Kansas versus California Baptist. Give me CA Baptist.
Kansas.
Kansas is winning because they're at home. They've lost 10 games.
Kansas.
They're not always great in March. They're super hit or miss. I could see them getting upset, but for our purpose, we'll put Kansas.
Yeah. So no upsets yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Next up, we got Louisville versus South Florida.
Right. Everyone in the entire world is saying South Florida is going to win this game, and you are just wrong. South Florida is such a mid team, and Louisville's actually pretty good. Everyone just is saying it because they watched the conference championship. I'm telling you, Louisville's gonna win this game.
Yeah, it's just a trendy pick. I don't think it's the right pick though. Louisville's been looking pretty good in the hard conference. I'm gonna take Louisville. All right, next up we got number 3 Michigan State versus number 14 North Dakota State.
Upset alert. This one's gonna be upset alert, but Michigan State's still gonna win this game in my opinion.
Okay, you have me for a second. I think this is the region that's got the least upset potential.
Yeah.
I mean, you always want to pick an upset, but it's hard when you got a North Dakota State. It's not looked very good, not very much on the resume. So we'll go with Michigan State. Next up, we got 7 UCLA versus 10 UCF. This is one of the more intriguing games.
This game and the Ohio State TCU game are the two most 50-50 games in my opinion. UCLA is 16-1 at home. 16-1. At home, they're a top 10 team in the country. But the thing is, in March, you're not at home. So I'm gonna take UCF here.
I'm taking UCF as well. You know,
let's go.
Their resume looks pretty well. You can kind of see it. They've beat a lot of pretty good teams. They beat Kansas. They beat Texas Tech. They beat BYU. They can do this. And UCLA, they've kind of just been farming home wins. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that.
Yep.
Next up, UConn Furman. I'm making the easy pick. UConn.
UConn. Yeah.
All right. On to the South region. Florida versus somebody, and whoever they play is going to lose because it's a 1 seed. That's all we need to know. All right, now on to the next game. Number 8, Clemson versus number 9, Iowa. This is another one that people are kind of 50-50 on. Iowa's got a really good star player. Clemson's more of a well-rounded team with a little bit of a better resume. What do you think?
If Iowa plays well and their 3-ball falls, Iowa's going to win this game. But I really think the matter of the fact of who's going to win this game is who fouls more. So I think Iowa fouls a little less than Clemson, so I'm going to take Iowa.
You think Iowa? I'll agree with you here. I think Clemson's look good. They've had more quality wins, but I think Iowa, I do agree. They've got a dude averaging 20. Yeah. In March, that's pretty big. All right, next up, Vanderbilt and McNeese. I'm taking Vanderbilt. They're super hot right now.
They got a guard their point guard is top 5 in the country for point guards. Vanderbilt's going to destroy McNeese. McNeese is all hype. All bark, no bite. Next, Nebraska, Troy. Nebraska is terrible. Can barely defend the post, but Troy's 3 best players are all bigs. But
I think Troy's winning.
I think Nebraska's firepower is way too better. A lot better. Nebraska's winning that game 100%.
I personally think Troy, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here.
Benefit of the doubt because we're 4 seed versus 13. So
next up, VCU, North Carolina. I like VCU.
North Carolina's best player's out.
He is.
I'm going to take VCU for the upset. Let's go.
Bang. 11 seed. Number 3, Illinois versus number 14, Penn. What do you think? I think Illinois is really good.
I think Illinois, a lot of teams that aren't like Nebraska, like they're playing off right now. But the thing is, March, everyone plays to their best ability once you get into that tournament. So I think Illinois is going to play really well, and I think they're going to win this game. I think they're a championship contender, actually.
What do you think about St. Mary's in Texas A&M, 7 versus 10? I don't like the Big East either. I think Texas A&M. What do you think?
I think St. Mary's isn't the Big East, but St. Mary's isn't the greatest team. Right. Isn't the greatest team, but Texas A&M's got wins like over teams like Houston and Texas Tech. I think I'm gonna take Texas A&M here.
All right, Houston, Idaho. I'll say Houston too. All right, on to starting the west side of the bracket. Arizona versus Long Island.
Fins up, baby!
Fins up! Yeah.
All right, give me Long Island. Long Island, give me Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island's gonna lose first round to Arizona here.
No.
All right, next up, number 8, Villanova versus number 9, Utah State.
Big East trash. Utah State's on a heater.
Utah State's on a heater. They're going. High Point versus one. High Point.
Got a Jack Golke on their team. Absolute dog. They be shooting the lights out. But Wisconsin has wins over teams like Michigan. This is going to be a little bit of a toss-up, but let's give High Point this W. We're
going to give it to High Point.
Yes, sir.
Arkansas and Hawaii. Now, Hawaii was looking really good, but Arkansas is like probably the best 4 seed in the tournament.
Just won the SEC championship. Yeah. They're on the biggest heater right now in college basketball. It's Arkansas.
We'll take Arkansas. Now we got, this one's playing, but it's BYU versus whoever wins, NC State or Texas. I think BYU's probably going to win either way, but I do think North Carolina State has a better chance, but I'm taking BYU regardless.
I think BYU is very overrated, and I think if NC State wins this game, which I think they will, NC State will beat BYU. They're such a good team in March, in my opinion. Let's go.
They're going to be on a 2-day turnaround.
I say we pick NC State.
All right, we'll give it to them. NC State. Now we got Gonzaga versus Kennesaw State. Gonzaga.
Yeah.
This is another big one that's like people have really been going on about. Miami, number 7 versus number 10, Missouri. I personally want to say Missouri. They've got better wins, but the thing is they've got a better record. They've got, I don't know, it looks a little more clean.
Miami's on a heater, but the thing is, this is a home game for Missouri. The game's in St. Louis. I mean, just because like it's practically a home game and home court advantage, I'm going to take Missouri.
Yeah, well, I'll go with that too. We got Purdue and Queens. Queens is a nice team, I will say. They're really good. But I do think Purdue's going to win this one. They're hot.
Yeah, best bigs in the country, best guard in the country.
All right, next up, we got Michigan versus UMBC or Howard, whoever wins that play-in.
UMBC did beat Virginia when they were a 1 seed. Just remember that. But give me Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's been so good this year.
Slew.
And now we got St. Louis versus Georgia. I got St. Louis. I think they've looked a lot better. Georgia's not that good.
Georgia's all right.
Akron versus Texas Tech. Give me
Texas Tech, bro.
Give me the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
The Red Raiders have been playing good all year. I mean, Akron. I haven't heard too much about Akron, so.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Alabama without their best player. He's in jail. He is in jail, and they play Hofstra.
All right, we're gonna give him the benefit. So he might come back. So we're gonna act like he is coming back.
We're gonna act like he's not coming back. We're taking Hofstra.
No, we're going first day out vibes. They're going all the way, man. First day out. This guy's dropping 40 every game. He's got that prison juice in him. Let's go.
Let's go with Hofstra. All right. Next up, we got number 6 Tennessee versus number 11 Miami, Ohio, or SMU. I really hope Miami, Ohio is like a big Cinderella team. They went 31-0, and then they lost in their conference championship. But still, it's pretty cool. I'm hoping for them. I think they're gonna win.
I mean, Miami, Ohio played a bunch of buns teams and lost, or a bunch of buns teams and only won by 2. I don't think no matter what happens, Tennessee's winning.
You think Tennessee?
Yeah.
All right, we'll say that. Now we got Virginia, number 3 versus Wright State, number 14.
Virginia.
They've looked really good. They've looked really good. Now Kentucky versus Santa Clara here. Number 7 versus number 10.
Kentucky just might be the worst March Madness team of all time. And like
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara's going to the championship. Let's go.
Dude, they might win it all. Probably not, but they could.
No. Iowa State.
Iowa State's going to beat Tennessee State. All right, now on to this round of 32. Second round of the bracket. We're going to start off with number 1 Duke, number 9 TCU. TCU's hot. Duke's looking amazing.
Duke's point guard is hurt.
Is he really?
They're on to Cade Boozer. Let's go. I'm taking TCU on a heater. There goes number 1 Duke.
Get them out of here. It's called March Madness for a reason. Let's go. Number 5, St. John's at number 4, Kansas. I'm going to go St. John's. Kansas is shaky in March, and they have not looked that good this year. Give me St. John's.
I mean, I would personally take Kansas. St. John's here is very Big East. They played a bunch of Craytons and Marquettes. I mean, these teams are straight buns.
So we'll settle for St. John's, though.
Yeah, but St. John's is a really good defensive team, so we'll take them over Kansas.
Now we got Louisville, number 6, versus number 3, Michigan State. I like Michigan State a lot.
The Big Ten's very strong. Michigan State's I think they're gonna obliterate. Their wins are a lot better than Louisville's.
Number 10, UCF versus 2, UConn. Now this one, there's a lot more thought into this than I think people think. I think 10 UCF's gonna win.
UCF's got one of the best bigs in the country. I think UCF's gonna beat UConn personally.
All right, we're taking them. They're gonna move on to the Sweet 16. All right, let's go. Now number 1, Florida versus number 9, Iowa. What do you think?
Florida has a lot of firepower this year, and Iowa's kind of relying on one player. So, if Iowa plays well, if that one player in Iowa plays really good, I still don't think they'll win. I think it'll be a very close game, but I think no matter what, Florida, really.
All right. I would agree with that. I don't think that's a super hard one. Number 5, Vanderbilt versus number 4, Nebraska. What do you think? I'll let you talk on this one.
So the thing is, Nebraska might not be playing. Didn't really finish the season off as strong as they wanted to, like they did at the beginning. But every team, the reset of the year is March. So, in my opinion, they're going to be back shooting 70% from 3 like they were in the beginning. Price Sanford is going to be the death of Vanderbilt. Give me Nebraska.
The Huskers are moving on. All right, on to number 11, VCU versus number 3, Illinois. Do you keep the Cinderella going, or is Illinois?
Illinois versus VCU. Illinois is one of the best Big Ten. In my opinion, when they play to their best, Illinois is the best team in college basketball. But
they're just so streaky.
Yeah, they're just so on and off, on and off, on and off. Give me VCU. Let's go.
It's going to be an off night for Illinois. I kind of agree with you here.
Let's go.
Now, number 10, Texas A&M, 2, Houston. I'm taking Houston.
Texas A&M already beat Houston, but it's hard to beat a team twice. We'll take Houston.
All right. On back to the west side of the bracket. Number 1, Arizona versus number 9, Utah State. Now, Utah State is looked very good, but do you think 2 number 1 teams are going down in the round of 32?
I got to go with Arizona here. Arizona's the best team in college basketball currently.
We'll take AZ. All right, now you got 12, High Point versus number 4, Arkansas. Arkansas's on a heater. High Point, Cinderella. What do you think?
High Point just pulled off an upset against Wisconsin in this bracket, but Arkansas is too much of a heater. They just won the SEC championship and has arguably one of the best players in college basketball currently. I'm going to take Arkansas.
That's fair. Now we got NC State versus Gonzaga. What are you thinking about this?
Gonzaga chokes a lot in March, but NC State or Texas, I don't think either of those teams could beat Gonzaga.
Yeah, Gonzaga, they've looked, I mean, as usual, they're pretty cleaned up roster.
Pretty dang good.
They're pretty good, so we'll take them. Now, on to number 2, Purdue versus number 10, Missouri. What do you think?
Purdue's got the best bigs in the country, along with the best point guard in the country, passing point guard in the country. He's about to break the record for assists of all time. He's like 2 off, I believe. I think Purdue is going to go far, and I think Purdue will beat Missouri.
I'm going to agree with you here. Purdue's looked very good, and they're super hot. So, yeah, we'll give it to them. Now, Michigan versus St. Louis. This one's Michigan's game. Michigan's going to annihilate the boards. They're too big, too powerful for a small school like that. I got Michigan.
Agree.
Texas Tech and number 13, Hofstra.
Let's keep the Cinderella going. This is going to be a fun March Madness. Let's go.
Hofstra taking down the Red Raiders.
Or Alabama. If Alabama's best player is there, first day out story will be there, and Alabama would be in the Sweet 16.
I agree, but I don't think he will. All right, now number 6, Tennessee versus 3, Virginia. I think Virginia's been too good this year. They've looked really nice.
I don't know, man. The SEC is pretty good this year. I think Tennessee might upset them, but I'll give you the pick for this one.
All right. Number 10, Santa Clara, 2, Iowa State.
Iowa State's got too much firepower.
Iowa State's offense is very good. They have a very explosive offense. Imagine if it's Alabama versus Iowa State in like the Sweet 16 or Elite 8. That's possible. What do you think about that?
Imagine if it's Nebraska, Iowa in the Sweet 16. Wow.
Yeah. All right, now we are on to the Sweet 16. Number 9, TCU versus number 5, St. John's.
TCU's no Cinderella. They're on a heater, and they're going to keep freaking winning. Let's go.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even think it's much of an upset, even though the seeds are off. I feel like they'd almost be favored in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll give it to TCU. Going to the Elite Eight.
Yes, sir.
Number 3, Michigan State versus number 10, UCF. I like Michigan State. I think the 10 seed's going to stop here.
I was going to say, I think they're going to hit their little they're going to hit their little max. They're going to run into the brick wall, which is Michigan State. I don't think they win that game. Michigan State's going to win.
Now down to the South section, we got number 1, Florida versus number 4, Nebraska. I'll let you make the call on this.
Nebraska,
you know a lot about Nebraska.
Considering they made it to the Sweet 16, that means on a heater. That means the 3 ball is falling. Braden Frager's 3 ball's falling. Nebraska, Price Sanford falling. Rick Mass falling. Jamarcus Lawrence falling. Give me Nebraska.
Huskers. Now who's going to face Nebraska in the Elite Eight? You got VCU or Houston?
VCU, I think they run into a brick wall here. Houston's defense and their big men are too good.
Houston's a very disciplined team, so they'll be tough.
Yeah.
All right, number 1, Arizona versus number 4, Arkansas. Probably the hottest team versus probably the best team is what a lot of people would say.
Yep.
I'm taking Arkansas.
Let's go with Arkansas. They're on a heater. Let's go.
Bang. All right, now we got number 3, Gonzaga versus number 2, Purdue. What do you think here?
I think Purdue's going to win this game. I think Purdue is seriously one of the best teams in college basketball.
Yeah, they're going to be
I think they are very good.
Serious contender for winning it this year, for sure. Now we got Hofstra, the biggest Cinderella, versus Michigan, number 1.
I mean,
I got Michigan.
yeah.
All right, number 3, Virginia versus 2, Iowa State. This is going to be a really good game, I think, if this happens. These are 2 really good teams, well coached, highly disciplined. Yeah. I like Virginia.
I'm going to take the 3 seed Virginia.
The Elite Eight is here. Number 9, TCU versus number 3, Michigan State. What do you think?
TCU's on a heater. Let's keep them going. They're going to the Final Four.
The 9 seed to the Final Four. Just like a couple years back with, what was it, FAU?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got Nebraska versus Houston.
Nebraska.
You really think the Huskers? I got Houston here.
Nebraska.
Okay, we'll give them to you. All right, now we got number 4, Arkansas versus 2, Purdue. I want to say Arkansas, but if you're going to say Purdue, I will accept that because I think that's valid.
I'm going to say Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
There we go.
They were shooting the lights out. They're shooting the lights out right now. I'm going to take Arkansas.
Michigan versus Virginia. Give me the Wolverines.
Let's go, Wolverines, yeah.
All right, now our Final Four is set. We got TCU, Nebraska, Arkansas, and Michigan. All great teams. We'll start with TCU and Nebraska in the semifinal game.
I mean, Nebraska's already pushed through all these hard competitions.
So TCU.
TCU might be on that heater, but Nebraska shoots the ball better than TCU. They shoot the best in the entire Big Ten. Give me Nebraska.
The Skurs. They're not only going to win their first game, they're gonna bring it home.
All the way.
Now Michigan versus Arkansas. Dude, Michigan has been so good this year, but Arkansas is hot. I want to take Michigan here. What do you think?
I'm stuck. Michigan's really good, but Arkansas is looking spectacular right now. I mean, Michigan beat Gonzaga by 40 points. They got wins over Nebraska, Purdue, Illinois. I'm going to take Michigan. Safe route.
Championship game, the rematch from earlier this season, where there was a little bit of a dispute. We got Michigan, Nebraska in the championship game. Indianapolis, what do you think?
Nebraska played against Michigan earlier in the year at Michigan. Nebraska did not have Rick Mass, their best player.
He's back.
And Brandon Frager, their 6th man. They're both back. And they only lost by 1 point without them. 1 point at Michigan. What do you think they're going to do with both of them back?
Michigan's going to win again.
The Skurs for the championship, baby. Let's go.
Huskers.
Nebraska.
The Huskers will be your champions for the 2026 basketball season. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ben.
And that's what we think. Thank you for watching.